It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports.
And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Panthers and the Bears coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Carolina... Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Young will set to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So a 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to follow. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And he'll get this to the 32. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. On 2nd and 9, Young. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. That kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I remember when I was a kid, there was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain, and guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive defensive back. They covered well, allowed for the sacks.
So those were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Taken right around the 44. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A handoff for Herbert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Another carry for Herbert on 2nd down. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Again, they have 12 yards on the first down for the Bears.
That's great in this game. They're a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. Touchdown! Robert Tonyan from 6 yards away. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Young to throw it. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. From the 29, Young, open. Now the ball comes loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's a give to Herbert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Pretty effective run there. Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Make sure you use your own line to set the tone of dominance and physicality and pound the rock.
2nd and 2. eluding the pressure right. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. On third down, Herbert. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
So it's pretty simple, Bob. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is get 3 in from this.
And they went down to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Right there, baby.
Looking to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Now Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Young to throw it. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. First down, Young. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A very solid gain of 27.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Young. That's once again complete to Chark. And he's going to get this down near the 25. From the gun, they'll try to run it. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Looking to throw, Young. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get this down only to the 18. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To the right side and complete to Hurst. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the third drive's the charm. They are on the board, albeit with just a field goal.
Yeah, 3 points from 3 drives. That's not going to win you a whole lot of football games. Hopefully the fact they were able to move the ball a little bit can wake up their offense.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over to 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now Herbert. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll set up a throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Young now after the fumble recovery. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Young throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Young on 3rd down. And he's left with no option here but to throw away. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Bears take over. We switch the attention now to Khalil Herbert as this offense comes out for their next drive.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
And a little floater there is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll run here with Herbert. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Trenton Gill on to punt. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Young. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Young's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll it looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Herbert. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is Herbert. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Herbert once more. And he'll be stopped at about the 38 after a pickup of 4. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Back to throw here.
They'll set up the screen to Herbert.
Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game.
They'll take this to the 46.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now here's Young. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game. And there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Young. Wisely will throw that one away. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this will stay at a 7-point game. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not, it's not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. Being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Working free to drop him for the sack there was Amari Barno.
Well, certainly going to be a lot tougher adding a touchdown to that lead now since they're facing 2nd and 20+. Big-time sack to start the drive and put the opponent way back. Let's see what kind of play call they come up with here.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll set up to throw. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina, and they'll take over here following the interception with a chance to tie the ball game. It's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Young. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. To throw, Young. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Laviska Shenault, 27 yards. And the Panthers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. We've got a brand-new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. Now Herbert to start the drive. Up to the 20. 2nd and 7 from the 20. They're going to look to throw. Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Open man completes it to Claypool. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. But backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And here's Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Third down, Young from the gun.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
2nd and 2. Steps, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Amari Barno
in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. On 2nd and 10. Young is going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. Now Young. And this one into the hands of DJ Sharp. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got it.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a drag right there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
A big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro.
This to break our 4th quarter tie. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try and run for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That pass complete to Moore. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
2nd and 5.
Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Here's Herbert. 70 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This offense on 3rd down today, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 9. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Panthers about ready to take over. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
And with a guy his size, you have to know defensively that arm tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers aside like they're not even there.
Right back to him on 1st down. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. On 2nd down and 4. Young. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. To about the 48-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
There's a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Young looks to throw on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete outright to the tight end, Tremble. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's a give up the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. 2nd and 1 from the 2. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that, amazingly, a 17-play drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So now the Bears down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. He'll look to throw. On a bad time late for a poor throw, it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Young's going to take a knee here, and that should just about do it. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Carolina, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.